Hi, my name is Maren Thompson, and I have the absolute honor of introducing one of my closest friends, Eleanor Chandler. I first met Eleanor in the 7th grade when my pretty terrible volleyball team would scrimmage her much better team about once a month. While I now know that Eleanor is one of the most gentle, kindest people ever, back then I was absolutely terrified of her. She was a beast on the court, and she continues to be a beast in life too. Whether in the classroom, on the volleyball court, or at Northwestern next year, Eleanor dominates in everything she sets out to do. Even though she continues to cringe us out every day with her baby boo dance, the class of 2026 would definitely not be the same without her. I'm so glad I've gotten to call her one of my best friends these past 4 years, and I don't want to keep y'all waiting any longer, so I give you Eleanor Grace Chandler.
People have always told me that I'm easy to rage bait. But that's just not true! Anyways, it is true. I do in fact get rage baited a lot, especially in proofs class. This isn't a new thing either. Although the term rage bait hadn't been coined yet, I was constantly rage baited by my siblings, especially my older brother when we were young. It wasn't just one-sided. We would play fight and annoy each other constantly. However, I would always be the one who ended up crying. Crazy how that happens. Looking back, it was so easy for my siblings to push my buttons. I was loud, I cried wolf a lot, and I wasn't very good at hiding my emotions. I was the younger sibling crashing out while my older brother filmed me. But no matter how loud I was at home, I was never loud at school. I never consciously chose to be quiet, and it's not like I never had anything to say, because I actually did. I just never said it out loud. In middle school and even into high school, I felt like I had to be serious all the time, even though that wasn't who I really was. Sure, I could be louder on my friends, but to anyone else, I kept to myself. I was scared that people wouldn't think I was smart if they heard these dumb thoughts that I was actually thinking come out of my mouth. So I stayed quiet. It wasn't one specific moment, but I realized my cold demeanor actually closed me off from people. Mainly, it was when I realized that some people were actually scared of me. Hearing this from many people shocked me. How could I scare people? This is when I began to open myself up more. I began to voice my thoughts, even if they weren't the most profound or intelligent. I was so much happier when I didn't take myself too seriously. I wasn't afraid to show my emotions or laugh a little too hard. Apparently, other people noticed too. This is when the notorious rage baiting began. Once I had opened up, people realized I was easy to rage bait. It's like they could sense it, just like my siblings could. I began to say the ridiculous things I was thinking, which actually perpetuated the rage baiting even more. For example, I can actually recall several times in proofs when I made a joke that I thought was hilarious and the room actually went dead silent. Because the joke I had just made was so unfunny, after a long and uncomfortable silence, everyone started laughing at just how unfunny my joke really was. These moments aren't soul-crushing because I don't take myself too seriously. I'm able to laugh at myself and the mistakes I've made. Life is so much easier when you are able to just take a second and laugh, because nothing is ever as serious as you think it is. And to end, I'll leave you with the words of the 2001 hit movie Shrek. Just let your freak flag fly. Thanks.